If I lost everything tomorrow and had to rebuild to millionaire status by 2027, here's exactly what I'd do. Hey, Cameron here. I've built multiple income streams that generate over $25,000 a month. But if I had to start over from zero today, I wouldn't do what I did back then. In this video, I'm breaking down the exact 2026 blueprint I'd follow to hit millionaire status in 12 to 18 months. This isn't motivational fluff. This is strategy. Watch until the end, because I'm revealing the biggest mistake that keeps people broke even when they're making six figures. Let's get into it. Before I show you what to do, let's talk about what kills most people's chances of building wealth. These are the 4 traps that keep you stuck. Trap 1. Chasing passion over profit. Everyone says, follow your passion. That's terrible advice if you want to get rich. Passion doesn't pay bills. Market demand pays bills. You might love painting, but if you're making $30,000 a year selling art, passion isn't building wealth. The key is finding the intersection of what you're good at and what the market will pay premium prices for. For example, instead of being a starving artist, you could sell digital art as NFTs, create online courses teaching art, or design graphics for businesses. Same passion, different business model, 10x the income. Trap 2. Staying in your comfort zone. If you're making $50,000 a year and you're comfortable, you'll never hit millionaire status. Wealth requires uncomfortable growth. That means working when you're tired, learning skills that feel hard, taking risks that scare you. When I was building my first business, I worked 80-hour weeks for months. I missed parties. I sacrificed weekends. That's not sustainable forever, but it's necessary at the beginning. Trap 3. Taking advice from broke people. Your broke friends will tell you money doesn't matter and just be happy. That's loser talk. You don't take fitness advice from someone who's overweight. Why would you take money advice from someone who's broke? Find people who've achieved what you want. Study them. Model their strategies. Ignore everyone else. Trap 4. Wasting time on low-value activities. Time is your only real asset when you're starting from zero. Every hour you spend scrolling TikTok, watching Netflix, or playing video games is an hour you could have spent building skills or income streams. The brutal truth. Most people stay broke because they prioritize entertainment over execution. You can't binge watch your way to millionaire status. Now let's talk about what to actually do. Step 1. Increase your income dramatically. You can't invest your way to wealth if you're only making $40,000 a year. You need fuel for the fire. There are 2 paths. Get a high-paying job or start a business. Which one depends on your situation? Path A. High-paying job. If you already have a valuable skill or degree, find the highest-paying position you can. Software engineers, sales professionals, financial analysts. These roles can pay $100,000 to $200,000 or more. The advantage? Immediate income, stability, benefits. The disadvantage? Your income is capped and you're trading time for money. Path B. Start a business. This is the unlimited income path. No salary cap, tax advantages, full control. The catch? It takes longer to generate income and you carry all the risk, but the upside is exponential. If I were starting from zero today, I'd choose a service business because it's the fastest to revenue. Consulting, freelancing, agency work, you can land your first client within 30 days and scale to 6 figures in 12 months. Here's why service businesses win. Low startup costs, no inventory, no manufacturing, just your expertise and hustle. My specific recommendation for 2026? Pick one of these 3 models. Model 1. High-ticket consulting. Find a problem businesses have. Solve it. Charge $5,000 to $20,000 per client. Land 2 clients a month and you're making 6 figures. Model 2. Digital agency. Offer social media management, content creation, or paid ads. Charge $3,000 to $10,000 monthly retainers. 5 clients equals $180,000 a year minimum. Model 3. Freelance with productized services. Package your skill into a repeatable service. For example, I'll write 10 LinkedIn posts for $1,000. Sell it 20 times a month and you're making $240,000 a year. The key is speed to revenue. Don't spend 6 months building a product. Start selling immediately. Step 2. Invest aggressively once your income is high. This is where most people screw up. They increase their income but inflate their lifestyle instead of investing. You get a $50,000 raise? Most people buy a nicer car and move to a bigger apartment. That's why they stay broke at $150,000 a year. Here's the wealth building formula. Increase income, keep expenses flat, invest the difference. If you're making $100,000 and living on $50,000, you should be investing $50,000 per year. Do that for 7 years at 10% returns, and you'll have $500,000. Do it for 12 years, and you're a millionaire from investing alone. Where to invest? 3 places. Investment 1. Index funds. Boring but effective. The S&P 500 averages 10% annually. Invest $4,000 every month for 10 years, and you'll have over $800,000. Max out your Roth IRA first. $7,000 per year grows tax-free. Then max your 401k, $23,000 per year with tax advantages. Then invest the rest in a taxable brokerage account. This is the foundation. It's not sexy, but it works. Investment 2. Real estate. This is how you accelerate wealth. Real estate gives you leverage. You can control $500,000 in property with $100,000 down. If that property appreciates 5% per year, you made $25,000 on a $100,000 investment. That's 25% returns, plus rental income, plus tax deductions. If I were starting today, I'd buy a house hack. Buy a duplex or triplex, live in one unit, rent the others. Your tenants pay your mortgage while you build equity. Once you have equity, refinance and buy another property. Repeat. This is how people build $10 million real estate portfolios in 10 years. Investment 3. Yourself. Books, courses, coaching, masterminds. These compress decades of learning into months. I've spent over $100,000 on education, and it's returned millions. Most people won't invest $500 in a course, but they'll spend $500 on bottles at a club. That's why most people stay broke. Step 3. Optimize your taxes. This is the secret wealthy people know that broke people ignore. If you make $200,000 as an employee, you're paying $60,000 to $70,000 in taxes. If you make $200,000 as a business owner, you might pay $30,000 to $40,000. That's $30,000 more you can invest every year. Over 10 years, that's $300,000 before returns. That's a huge wealth gap. Here are the 3 strategies wealthy people use. Strategy 1. Business deductions. Your home office, your car, your phone, your travel. If you use it for business, it's deductible. This lowers your taxable income. Strategy 2. Retirement account stacking. As a business owner, you can contribute to a solo 401k, SEP IRA, and defined benefit plan. That's up to $70,000 per year in tax-deferred contributions. Strategy 3. Real estate depreciation. When you own rental property, you can deduct the property's value over 27.5 years, even while it's appreciating. This creates paper losses that offset your income. I'm not a tax professional, so talk to a CPA. But understanding taxes is the difference between building $1 million and building $3 million with the same income. Let's put this all together within a realistic timeline. Year 1. Increase your income to 6 figures. Whether that's a job or business, this is your foundation. Save aggressively. Live below your means. Invest every dollar you can. By the end of year 1, you should have $30,000 to $50,000 invested or saved. Year 2 to 3. Scale your income to $150,000 to $200,000. Invest $50,000 to $70,000 per year. Start real estate investing with your first property. By end of year 3, you should have $200,000 to $300,000 in net worth between investments, business equity, and real estate. Year 4 to 5. This is where exponential growth kicks in. Your investments are compounding. Your real estate is appreciating. Your business is throwing off serious cash. You're investing $100,000 per year. Your net worth is growing $150,000 to $200,000 annually from appreciation and investments alone. By year 5, you cross $1 million in net worth. You're a millionaire. Is this guaranteed? No. Will it be easy? Hell no. Will most people quit? Absolutely. But if you execute this plan with discipline, you'll be in the top 10% of wealth builders in America. That's the truth. Here's the biggest mistake that keeps people broke even at high incomes. They treat savings like what's left over instead of what comes first. Most people think, earn, spend, save. That's backwards. Wealthy people think, earn, save, spend. Pay yourself first. Automate your investments. Live on what's left. If you make $10,000 a month, invest $4,000 immediately. Then live on $6,000. Don't negotiate with yourself. Don't wait until the end of the month. This one mindset shift will build more wealth than any investment strategy. All right, so that's the blueprint. Increase income, invest aggressively, Optimize taxes and execute with discipline. Will you become a millionaire by 2027? That depends on you. But this plan works if you work it. Pick your income path and start today. Drop a comment with your current income and your millionaire deadline. Also, grab some of our awesome channel merch while you're at it. Link is in the description. Subscribe if you want more no BS wealth building strategies. See you next week. Keep building.